What's up, guys? Welcome to Xico. Hola, buenos dias, amigos. I am in Coatepec, and I am heading to the little town of Xico today for a little adventure, to see some waterfalls and the little town, and to eat their famous mole. Let's go! Hola, buenos días. Disculpe, ¿esta es la parada de autobús que va a Xico? Sí, perfecto, gracias.
Gracias.
Shit. Hola, buenos días. ¿Para ir a la cascada?
La cascada es hacia allá.
Sí.
¿Un servicio para la cascada?
Sí, ¿cuánto cuesta?
70 pesos.
¿70? Ok, vale. Sí. Pico de Orizaba, tallest in Mexico. Es lo más alto del país, y es un volcán también. Taxi driver, super nice guy as usual. So yeah, I'm going to, I don't know if I should call it a hike because I don't think it's that far, but I'm going to see some waterfalls here. He also told me, so there's a few waterfalls here. There's the famous one, Texolo, and then there was supposed to be one after that I was planning on going to that wasn't that far, La Monja, the nun. But the taxi driver told me that it's closed. The bridge to cross over to that is closed because there was an accident. A woman fell or something off the bridge, and so now it's closed. So I don't know if I'm going to get to see that one, but we'll see. It is so beautiful here already, and I haven't even seen the waterfall. There's not a soul here. It's so peaceful. You hear the water. It's really... it's nice. Holy cow. This is absolutely breathtaking. I like this much better than El Chiflón because you can get so close. It's seemingly much more powerful, and the environment around it is prettier. And I got super lucky that there's a rainbow at the bottom here. It's absolutely beautiful. If you're as old as I am and you've seen the film Romancing the Stone, this is the waterfall that they filmed it at. This is where the stone was in the cave behind this waterfall, getting misted and splashed a little bit here by mist. If I go down further, I'm gonna get really wet. So I would like to go down. I'm gonna put this camera away and switch to the GoPro. I'm okay, but that could have been bad. I think that is the bridge to the other one that is now closed. And if a woman fell from there, she's dead. Okay, time to climb up these wet, slippery rocks. Hope I don't die. I made it. You know, that split second that I slipped, that split second felt like an eternity. And in that split second, I was like, I'm dead. I'm dead. It's funny how time slows down like that. Crazy. You know, I literally slipped and fell back right on my ass. So, thank you, God, for giving us an ass. Boy, am I gonna hear it from my mother. Taxi driver who brought me here said that I could have them at this corner call another taxi, but I see no one. So I'm just gonna walk into town because it's so pretty here and so peaceful. I think that it'll be a very pleasant walk, and I think it's only like 30 minutes, and plus I'll dry off that way. I was told the guy, there was like, I don't know, some kind of park ranger at the entrance. He said, he's the one who told me that the bridge to the other waterfall, La Monca, is closed. He said if I want to see it, there is another way, but it's like 4 miles. So he said you could take a taxi and they'll take you to another part. But I think I'm gonna skip it. 1, since I had that fall. 2, since I don't know if I could handle another one of these taxi rides over these bumpy roads. I almost threw up. So I'm just gonna go into town, check out Xico, and eat some mole, which is well known from this town.
Mi alma se desborda de emoción. Nunca antes había sentido así. Espero que ella sienta lo mismo que yo.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Buenos días. Oh my God, look how beautiful.
la seduje con mis pasos mágicos.
Could this town get any more picturesque? It is a photographer's dream here. I don't know if this is a church or a house. Let's find out. It is a super tiny chapel, but it is closed. However, I'm just gonna stick my camera through the door. And do one of these. Oh my God, would you look at this? You know, I'll be going to that church up there. But first things first, Mole! Hola, buen día. ¿Para uno?
Claro que sí, adelante, ¿dónde le gustaría? Mire, contamos con área de jardín,
Ajá.
tenemos aquí estas dos mesas,
Oh, wow.
aquella sección, la parte dentro del salón.
I think I'll sit close to this gigantic parrot. Oh my God. Okay, this place is so nice. I read that this was the nicest restaurant in all of Xico, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I figured I'd treat myself. I ordered to start this soup called Mole Xiqueño, which is specialty of this region. It's a soup with beans and balls of masa, which is like a dough made out of corn, in a aroma of shoneki, which I assume is some type of herb that I have no idea what it is. Okay, it's pronounced shoneki, and that is a specific herb that is only grown around this town. The herb is in the shape of a heart, and it comes from Nahuatl, the name, so it's a vulgarization of what the indigenous would have called it here, because Nahuatl is not from here. That's what the Aztecs spoke. And it means blue herb, although it's not blue. This is good. Bowls of masa. Almost reminds me of a matzo ball soup. Very good. Would you look at this? This is my chicken breast in Mole Xiqueño, which is the mole from this town. And some rice, and these cute figurines that is made from rice flour and oil. And I'm gonna eat it. Okay, here we go. That is good. That is good. I give it 2 thumbs up. Mm. Yes. Yes. It's complex. It's giving nuts and chocolates and chili and maybe even something else sweet in there, like raisin. Mm. And that same herb, I think, is in here. And I'm glad they gave me some tortillas because none of this mole will go to waste. They're playing Whitney Houston. And I will always love you, mole. And I will always love mole. Just waiting for my volcan, which is a dessert of the house that you have to tell them you want ahead of time because it takes 40 minutes to prepare. And this waiter did not twist my arm to order it, but he told me about it. I'm like, yes, please. Never gonna win my love for you. Wanna know right now how much I love you. Should I change my channel to singing to instrumental ballads from the 80s in Mexico? Because that's all they play at restaurants. And I'm not complaining. El Volcán de Pasión, the volcano of passion. Ice cream covered with some type of cake or bread and then smothered in chocolate and nuts. And I'm gonna eat it. Oh yeah. Mm. Mm. Oh my God, that's good. Whew. I am full and tired. I'm gonna head up to this church, check it out, and then head back to Coatepec. Inaugurated in 1772, the Parroquia de Santa Magdalena honors Mary Magdalene, one of Christ's most devoted followers and the first person to witness his resurrection. In her honor, every July 22nd, the church hosts the Xiqueñada, a festival that includes traditional dances, the painstaking construction of a kilometer-long sawdust carpet, and the main event, a running of the bulls. During the festivities, offerings are made to the saint, most notably the gifting of handcrafted dresses. It's closed. Doesn't open up again for another hour and a half, and I don't think I'm gonna wait. I should have known. I should have seen the church first and then gone to eat, because most of the churches in Mexico in the smaller towns close during like siesta time, and then they open back up at 4 o'clock. So my mistake. Learn from my mistakes if you're coming. Anyway, that's gonna do it for Xico. Beautiful, beautiful views, super cute town, waterfall amazing, and the food was the best. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And I am headed back to Coatepec to finish that video. And after here, Orizaba is next. See you guys soon. Adios. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to know. 'Cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be.